Tonight I'm making Australian damper. The website is www.all-u/food-recipes/damper.htm, but I've greatly modified it, so I'm using 1 cup of white flour, half a cup of cornmeal, 1.5 tablespoons of dark brown sugar, quarter teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of cinnamon, but I'm using cardamom tonight. The other way around, I ran out of cardamom, so I'm using cinnamon, quarter cup of raisins, and a half a cup of milk. Now, you mix all the dry ingredients, and then you add the milk, and you knead it until it forms a dough. You don't want it to be sticky, so you might have to knead in a little more flour. I also this night added 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Baking powder, because I remember that it didn't rise up a whole bunch last time, so I'm doing it differently. You cook it in a cast iron frying pan. I have it preheating on the stove. I have the Weber kettle grill outside, all set up with the coals for indirect heat, not direct heat, because it burns on the bottom. Originally this was made in the campfire on top of the ashes. And go to that website or just look up damper, D-A-M-P-E-R, and you'll find out about it. So that's where I'm at right now. Here's the dry ingredients all together. I have to put the milk in and knead it, and then I put it in the frying pan and then cook. You bake it until it sounds done when you tap it. You want like a hollow sound, and that's roughly about a half an hour. And actually, if you want, you're aiming for about 400 degrees, 350 to 400 degrees. So I'll show it when it's in the oven. I said I was going to put it in the oven before, but I made a mistake. Here it is, all kneaded. There's the extra flour that I put in. It was sticky when I first mixed it together, so I had to add in the flour. Now I've flattened it out. There it is in its profile. There's my finger. So I guess what's that, about 1 inch tall or so. Now hopefully that will raise, putting it in the frying pan in the center. This has been preheating for a while. How hot is it? Yes. Ouch. It's hot enough that I get hit. Alright, so now I carry it outside. The handle's a little bit warm here. Woo! It's very warm. Ow. I guess you guys can't see anything now. This slipped. Yeah, here. Put this in the middle. Okay. So, there it is. I do see it. Oh boy, that almost looks like the moon, doesn't it? That looks pretty neat. The camera is getting adjusted to the darkness. Well, there's the coals. You can definitely see my breath out here, so I guess the temperature's about 40, maybe even a little chillier. Supposed to get rain soon. There it is. There's the kettle grill. It's not an oven. And the time now is 20 minutes till 6. So we let it bake. Okay, it's 20 after 6, that's 40 minutes. This has been out here for 40 minutes. I haven't checked it since. It definitely has risen. Let's listen. Wow. Look at that. Ouch. It actually split. That thing's done. Ouch. Alright, good. So I'm going to put the mid on the end of this pan here and bring it in. Okay, sounds good. Let's go check. I just brought it in. Now you can see it a little better. It's very hot. Let's see, I'll pick it up. It's split. It almost looks like a Big Mac. Anyway, smells, oh man, it smells ouch, really good. So now time to eat some. Come on, Pete, you want some? This damper is really good. You serve it with some butter. We've already been eating it. There's some butter, and then you put honey on it. You break it apart. You don't slice it. That's a no-no. Definitely. Andy told me, the whiz says no slicing. So anyway, here's the butter. Oh, it's still pretty hot. It's hard to do this with one hand. Here, get back on there. It's really good. Very good. So, enjoy.